So, social network, in some way, it's informal because it's just with whom you are friends, with whom you are connected. So there's a lot of studies. For example, there's a famous study by Banerjee, Duflo, Arun, and Matt Jackson in India, where they go to villages and survey people and ask them, who is your friend, but also to whom you lend money, to whom you go to the temple. So you can interview people to get the networks. So that's easily to get, yeah. But usually it's like, if you want to do, it depends on the outcome. If the outcome is labor market, then you need to have specific question. If it is microfinance, so it depends which one you can do. But you have to do an interview. So this remind me, I did some research on rural-urban migration in China, where in China there is a hukou system. So it means that if you're from a rural area, you're not authorized to go to urban area. But people still do it, and they don't settle. So they leave the family in rural area, and then they live in slums and try to get jobs. So the key question is that if we want to understand the situation in India, is to understand, to do a survey of migrants, when they migrate, do they know someone already, or they just migrate to the city and then try to find a job? So that's always a question. Do they have a job before migrating, or first they migrate and try to find a job? That's the first question. So we should have already a survey about that. And then the second question, when they are there, how can the government make them settle, right? So if I don't know here, but in China they have a lot of policy trying to recognize them, to get rights and stuff like that. Yeah. So that
perhaps social protection and formalizing their employment.
Exactly.
Go a long way in
yeah.
giving them.
But I guess all these workers in India, not only they have informal network, but they have also informal jobs,
Yes.
Meaning they have no contract to protect them, no social security, and so it's So that's no minimum wage, and so so really I don't know about if there have been some research on that, but be very interesting to see how migration look like. Do people mostly migrate to big cities, and how they get jobs? That will be very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, so first there is not that much research, which is surprising, on gender and the network and the labor market. There's very little research. But I think India is a very particular situation. I'm sure, so for example, if you live in Delhi, let's say, and you want to look for jobs, first I would like to know what is the labor market participation of women. Is it high or low?
Very low.
Is very low. So people stay at home, so they're isolated. And I guess, again, another question which I don't know is what is the percentage of job found through social network? Because usually it's like 60, 70, 80% now, it's very high. I guess India must be very high. Yeah. So most people hire people through networks. So in that case, they are isolated. So that's a problem. And so if you want to change that, then you need to help them to either to get jobs through formal employment, or to help the network improving. Yeah, a very good experience. First, Delhi is an amazing city, especially for Westerners. So we've been around, and we're going to visit more next week. The organization of Ames was very, very good so far. Everything was perfect. The hotel was good. The quality of the session were very good. And so I was honored to come give a keynote lecture tonight. So yeah, it's been very good so far. Thank you very much.